So let's take a look at our own galaxy. It's called the Milky Way galaxy, and of course our sun is a member of the Milky Way galaxy. Kind of some logistics about it. It is about 100,000 light years side to side, just like the Monty Python song says. So, and it's about 2,000 light years thick, and we are located about 28,000 light years from the center, called the nuclear bulge. All galaxies like ours, which is a spiral galaxy, actually it's probably more like a barred spiral galaxy, have kind of a bulgy area here that has a lot of stars, and hiding in the center of the bulge actually is a black hole. So like I said, we're about 26, this says 26, that says 28. To the edge. Well, that makes sense. So if you go out to the edge, that's about 26,000 light years. I'll buy that. Our galaxy is a spiral galaxy. It has 4 major spiral arms, and we are on the Orion arm. It has some minor arms too. What else? I said that, I think I said recently about black holes. You can get a black hole, a stellar black hole, as a star ends its life, but actually most galaxies have a supermassive black hole in their center, and ours is actually called Sagittarius A star. And the reason it's called Sagittarius A star is if you find the constellation Sagittarius, you are looking towards the center of our galaxy. So Sagittarius A star is the supermassive black hole in the center of our galaxy. So you may have heard the term Milky Way, and to refer to something we see in the nighttime sky, and you're like, well, hey, we're in the Milky Way galaxy. How can you see our entire galaxy? Well, you can't see our entire galaxy, but actually you can see kind of edge on. Our galaxy is kind of like flat, like a frisbee, kind of like the plane of the ecliptic. And so we're actually looking into the edge of the galaxy when we looked at the Milky Way. It's so very pretty. The darker the skies, the better the Milky Way is gonna look. And the Milky Way actually will go from horizon to horizon. So here is the sun, and around the sun we have the Earth orbiting the sun. So you gotta get and actually, I don't know how much I'm going to emphasize it this semester, but the sun is actually also moving around Sagittarius A star. The sun and all the other stars actually have to keep moving, or else they'd fall in and become part of Sagittarius A star. So my point here is that when you look at the Milky Way in the nighttime sky, you're actually kind of looking into the plane of the Milky Way. Yeah. So you might notice that the Milky Way looks kind of bright, and it's also kind of got these dark regions, kind of cool looking dark lanes. And those dark lanes don't mean that there's no kind of dust there from our Milky Way. Actually, they are dark nebula. They're basically obscuring light, not reflecting light. As we orbit the sun, I hope this works for you. Let me kind of turn your attention here. As we orbit the sun counterclockwise, okay, we actually get different views of the Milky Way galaxy. Over here, we're going to see this part of the Milky Way. Over here, we're going to see this part of the Milky Way. Over here, we're going to see this part of the Milky Way.